only trouble with the lobster dinner is when you're finished, you need a bath.
There, I got you.
Oh, you got it.
Here you go. Here you go. Uh-oh, lobster.
No,
Lobster from the
don't
deep.
near me.
Lobster from the
Charlie,
deep.
you're offending lobster. Stay away from me. No. No.
You got it? All right.
You got it. I love Nantucket, too. I wish I could stay here all summer.
Me too.
Will you ever get married again?
Well, everything is A-OK with the matron of honor.
We're set.
Donna's locked in.
Yeah.
Oh, Janet, we finally set a wedding date.
Finally.
When? The second week in August. That's so soon. I mean, shouldn't you give yourselves more time? Janet, do you have a problem with that for some reason?
Rugs.
Well, of course I don't have a problem with your wedding date, Natalie. Don't be silly. Then why do you think mid-August is too soon? Timmy's going to be just back from camp, and boom, it's going to be wedding. But Timmy can't wait for us to get married.
Yeah, neither can we.
Well, weddings take weeks and weeks to plan.
What do you think we've been doing the last 2 or 3 months? Playing tiddlywinks?
Trevor, there are lots of things we have to do, and there are some very definite decisions we still have to make. But with hard work and dedication, it'll be beautiful. I'm no expert in planning weddings, but designer gowns have to be ordered, and alterations, fittings. Who needs designer gowns?
Yeah, I think you should wear a bikini.
Trevor.
Just like the bikini you wore on the island. Remember the last time this year?
What about invitations? Engraving takes forever.
Well, we'll just send out homing pigeons.
It just isn't enough time. Janet, just because the royal family hasn't had a wedding recently does not mean Trevor and I have to leap into the breach and fill in, for goodness sake. Well, you've certainly changed. Yes, I have. Thanks to you. A simple, elegant ceremony and wedding. That's what we want. No bikinis.
But we are having a wedding cake made out of donuts.
No, we are not. I asked my sister to be a bridesmaid, and she consented.
Oh, congratulations. Neil will be your escort. He already RSVP'd in the positive.
Don't you have a date with Neil tonight? You're all dressed up. We're going to a country western place where they supposedly have fabulous enchiladas or whatever.
Hal's. Oh, it's a great place, great food. You'll have a ball.
I just hope he doesn't show up in a bandana.
He's really got the hots for you. No kidding. He asked my permission for a date.
Janet is a very attractive woman.
And level-headed. His exact words. He had a real serious look in his eye. No goofy.
Janet? Janet! I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
I'll get it.
You'll have a wonderful time tonight. You're all dressed up. You look very pretty. Smile. It's fun.
Neil, Trevor. Hey, come on in. We're just chewing the fat.
Hi. Hi.
Good evening, ladies.
So I hear you're tying on the enchilada feed bag over at Hal's tonight, huh?
Oh, eat your heart out. Every time he pulls night duty, he squeals like a stuffed pig.
Can I get you all a drink? We should go.
Yeah, I'm with her. Sure I can't get you away from this guy and you can join us?
Actually, I have a million things to do tonight. Thank you anyway. You go out and have fun. Good night.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Stop it.
I'm in a good mood.
Because we're finally getting married.
And because Janet's going out and acting a little bit normal, not weird as always.
Oh, it is a relief.
One thing I am in a bad mood about tonight is, I gotta go to work.
Oh, poor baby.
Wish I could stay home and make whoopee with you.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll wait up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, yeah?
We'll see.
Is Mommy going to get married again? Well, honey, why would you ask Mommy such a question?
Just wondering.
Well, I know, honey, but why now? I mean, what made you wonder?
Nothing.
Well, you've just been wondering about things like this lately? Well, how come, sweetheart?
Why don't I make us some ice cream?
Is, someone you know in Seattle getting married? One of your new friends' mommies or daddies? Your daddy? And Barbara?
Did he tell you?
No. No, baby, I just guessed.
You said.
No, I'm not sad. Is it definite?
I don't know.
Oh, so he didn't tell you. You mean you just overheard your daddy talking about this to Barbara? I'm very glad you told me, honey. Now, how do you feel about this? I mean, you like Barbara, don't you?
She's nice.
But I know that you really love the new baby, Molly, don't you? Yes. Well, then it sounds to me like you are just about to get a new family.
I wish you married Daddy.
Sweetheart, that is not going to happen. And you know that. But you know, if your daddy and Barbara are happy and love that baby and Molly, well, it sounds to me like you're a very lucky little girl. Because you have all these people who love you. And all I want, honey, is for you to be happy.
Me too. So if you want to marry, it's okay.
Oh! Well, thank you very much. But you know, getting married is not the only thing that makes a person happy. I mean, I'm happy myself. That's what really matters. Okay? And don't you worry about anything, because Mommy is not sad. Well, how could I possibly be sad with you as my daughter? You're the sweetest daughter in the whole wide world.
Everyone's in love with Henry.
Will you please go home with me so we can talk about stuff and work things out?
Talk about what?
You know.
Are you sorry?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's why I'm asking you for another chance.
Me or me and the baby?
Em, I think that...
See? See, you still think that I'm lying. You think that I'm making it up about the pregnancy. Just don't touch me. Just leave me alone.
Em, come on now. I hit them into my end of my rope, man.
Joey, listen, I've got to talk to you. We have got to make sure that Emily Ann has a complete physical. She has to be examined, and we've got to make sure that we get a commitment from her to see a psychiatrist.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Are you aware that she has been throwing up all this week? Now, she has attributed that to morning sickness. Now, obviously, that she is having a physical problem as well as a mental one. And this morning, she swore that she could feel the baby moving. Joey, I can't stress the importance of getting her in to seek medical advice as soon as possible.
How am I supposed to do that? How can I help her when she won't even talk to me?
Look, I know there is one option that you haven't really explored.
What?
Now, I'm not, it's not my field, so
Come
I
on,
don't know.
tell me. Come on.
Why don't you look into having her committed involuntarily?
Dixie, calm down. Give it to me again.
I'm trying to stay calm, Trevor, but it's not easy, believe me. I just saw a man shoot the clerk at the Valley Mini Mart on Oak Street, okay? Send an ambulance, fast.
Hey, a clerk was just shot at the Valley Mini Mart on Oak Street. Get over there with an ambulance.
Okay, I'm right on it.
Where are you?
I'm in a phone booth.
Where?
Look, Trevor, I saw him do it. I ran out of there, and he ran after me, but he saw me, too, okay? He shot at me.
Where are you? Where's the phone booth?
You know the old abandoned gas station on Oak, about a block, on Main, about a block from Oak.
Radio Frye, have him pick up Dixie Martin. She's in a phone booth at the old gas station on Main Street. Yep.
Trevor, what if he's still out there? What if he's looking for me?
Derek's on his way, darling. Don't panic.
I gotta go.
Dixie, don't hang up. Come on, let's go.
What is it like to feel like a flower? I'd feel soft, scented, pink. For me.
Have her committed?
I'll have to declare her incompetent.
That means she'd have to go to a mental hospital against her will? I'm not going to do that. There's no way.
Joey, listen to me. Emily Ann is retreating into the world that she has created for herself. Now, if we allow her to do that, we may never be able to reach her.
She's going to snap out of it, Chuck.
When? When is she going to do that? Huh? Is it after she loses even more weight but continues to bloat abdominally? Or is it going to be after whatever is causing her hormonal imbalance is unmanageable? Is that when?
I don't know, but you told me yourself that when a woman believes that she's pregnant, her body follows suit, and everything else happens, she shows the symptoms of it all.
Yes, and that is true. So long as we know that that is what is happening. But we have to rule out other possibilities.
But we can't do that when she won't admit that she's not pregnant.
No. Yes.
Chuck, when you try to commit somebody involuntarily, that means you have to go to court and prove that they are too ill to make decisions on their own,
yes,
right?
And you have to supply the evidence to prove
Well, I
know
can't do that. Don't you see it? I love her, and she expects me to stand in between her and whatever scares her.
But what is, Joey, listen to me, what is scaring her is exactly what she has to confront. She's got to do that.
She has to, okay. I admit it, but she's not going to do it with me. She's going to do it with a psychiatrist, all right? don't have the certification to do anything like that.
All right, Joe. Listen to me. Listen, a marriage, that's two people who accept the responsibility for each other. And sometimes that responsibility it requires very hard and difficult choices.
I'm not going to commit her. I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm going to try to do it myself. And I'm going to reach out to her, and I'm going to do it.
There we go. Yeah, and the full moon is what makes the tide rise and fall.
Oh, I admire a man who understands astronomy, don't you, sweetheart?
There you go.
Where does sharks sleep?
Under rocks in the ocean.
But we don't think about sharks at bedtime, baby doll. We just think about beautiful things like the shells you collected today and all those pretty sandcastles that we built.
Okay, next time I come to Nantucket, can we go fishing again?